You know, once upon a time, I actually didn't like coming to the grocery store by myself. And the reality of the matter is, it wasn't because I necessarily needed the company and just didn't want to be alone, as much as it was that I simply didn't trust myself to go into a grocery store by myself and make the right choices. So, before we get too deep in the video, I just got to ask y'all real quick, man, because I think my wife is gaslighting me right now. But over this last 3 or 4 days, she has been real heavy with the compliments about how good I'm looking, how small I'm looking, and I need to tap in with my folk. Y'all been here with me. Do I look any smaller to you? Like any smaller whatsoever? If I do, I do. Let me know in the comments. If I don't, let me know in the comments, but don't be a dick about it because I will delete you. Just being honest with you. Okay. Anyway, the reason I say that is I have not tracked a meal in over a week, not a single meal. I have not weighed myself one single time in over a week, which, by the way, I do not recommend. I'm a huge proponent, believe it or not, of tracking food and weighing yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you can't track it, you can't tell me if it's working or not. If you have a program, but you're not tracking it to say, okay, these are the calories I ate today. This is the amount of protein, carbs, fats I ate. This is the exercise I did. This is how many steps I did. This is how much water I drank. This is the bowel movement I had or didn't have. If you're a female, your cycle, and then the weight on the scale, you can't tell me if your program works or not. So anyway, off my high horse, I haven't done any of that. That's why I'm asking y'all, because my wife has been heavy on the comments this week. But anyway, I can remember a day, like I was saying in the car, where I could come into a grocery store with a list, mind you, thinking that the list was going to hold me accountable and make sure I didn't mess up. It never worked because as soon as I got to this aisle, this is one of the doom aisles for me. If you can see where I'm at, this candy, junk, sweets. When I got to this aisle, it was automatically like I was a toddler fighting a parent. Like, I want that. I want that. You told me I can have it. Like, it's embarrassing to say it now, but I can say it because I have the control to be able to walk on this aisle and be like, as much as I want most of this stuff, I can't have it or I don't need it. I can have it if I want to, but I don't need it. But back in the day, I would literally stand on the aisle and negotiate with myself that I deserved it after the long week of work I had. And let me tell you, I was far too good at this negotiation game because most times I won against myself and not for the good, usually for the bad. But we don't need to be on this aisle because these are things we don't need anymore. So let's get off this aisle real quick. First thing on my list, I believe, was let's just start with proteins. I'm going to pick up my list here. I have it. Y'all know me. List on the phone because ADHD and this, I'll forget something. So if you see me pick this up and stop talking to y'all and look at this, I'm not being rude. I promise you. I'm just trying to follow the list. Anyway, let's get to the protein. So in the past, I'd always walk in the store with a list with the best intentions, but the moment I'd pass the snacks, the frozen section, or something triggering, I'd literally find myself standing in the middle of the aisle arguing like a toddler with a parent. You see, the problem was on my own, I was way too good at convincing myself, hey, you've had a hard day, just go ahead and grab that thing. You'll start over tomorrow. Problem is, tomorrow kept getting pushed back. And even now, walking down certain aisles still reminds me of a version of myself that I'm still trying to forgive. I can't tell you how much money I've spent on food I never ate. I've let countless items go bad in my fridge while I numb myself with French fries, telling myself it was okay, I was too tired, I really didn't feel like cooking. You know those kind of days, don't act like it's just me. Then I'd follow up that self-destructive behavior by starving myself and disguised it as fasting, as if that could magically erase the damage. But that's not healthy, that's punishment, and it never works. At least, not how I was doing it. The truth is, food never hurt me. But the stories I told myself around the food, those nearly killed me. I kept telling myself I was weak for not being able to do something so simple as just eat right, that I had no willpower, that I was broken, and maybe even deserved to stay that way. But what I finally have come to learn is, I was just using food as a band-aid to cover up wounds it was never meant to heal. So, what all of this is about, if you haven't figured it out yet, is I'm actually getting ready to kick off my new weight loss protocol, or I don't want to call it a diet because it is so far from a diet. Just plain and simple, is 75 Hard. If you know about 75 Hard, is a mental toughness program, not a diet, created by First Form CEO Andy Frisella. And I've done it, hold on, so y'all ain't calling cap on me. Check it out. I walk around with a challenge coin in my pocket every day because I have completed 75 Hard, not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. And I know a lot of y'all be like, that's not true, because if it did, you'd be a different person. Nah, that's not true at all. That might be how it is for some people. Some people who have natural levels of discipline. I am not that person, you guys. So each time I've come out of 75 Hard, I've come out so much better than the person who I was when I went into 75 Hard. And that's why this is such an easy decision for me to go back into 75 Hard. It's because I know that if I can just remain consistent and actually do the whole Live Hard year, which I don't even know if I have time to get into that, but Live Hard is basically 365 days of 75 Hard broken down into 4 separate phases. The first of which is 75 Hard. And if you don't know the core tenets of 75 Hard, it's very simple. It's 2 45-minute workouts. One must be done outside despite rain, hail, snow. Does not matter. You get out there, you get it done. A gallon of water, no cheat meals, no alcohol, 10 pages out of a nonfiction book, and a daily progress photo. So again, I have seen so much success with this program in the past, but I just didn't keep up with it, where I should have kept going into the next phase. I was like, oh, I'm that guy now. Let me go ahead and kind of take a few days off, which if you watched the last video, taking days off is the worst thing I can personally do. You might be able to do it and it works out fine for you, not for me. I just slip back into old habits and get real comfortable real fast, and it's no good. So anyway, I'm starting 75 Hard with a goal of completing Live Hard this time. I don't plan on doing daily vlogs about it. If I do, it'll be in the form of YouTube Shorts or Instagram. So if you don't follow me or subscribe, check the description for the links for both to be updated on that. But that is what this is about. This is me setting a routine for myself where I have to lock in and I have to be disciplined and I have to become someone else to get through this. Otherwise, I'm just spinning wheels, you know, I'm just kind of picking a workout from day to day. And I mean, I used to be real locked in. I actually had a coach, real good guy. I was solid, man. But after my father passed, it's just been this nightmare loop of go, do, don't do, start, stop, track, don't track, weigh, don't weigh. And I'm frustrated with that. And I know, like I said at the start, I don't recommend trying to go at it just whole hum out of your back pocket, because it's not sustainable. You're just going to keep perpetuating the loop over and over and over and over again. And so that's what this is, you guys. I know this wasn't a long video. If you're still here to this point, you're one of the real ones. I appreciate you so much for your support and hanging around, sticking with me and rocking with me. Keep watching, man, because it's about to get good. Like I said, starting 75 hard. Gonna start tracking and documenting hard and heavy like I'm supposed to get these results. And again, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping that I can inspire somebody, honest to God. That's all I want. It's because I know what it feels like to war with yourself on the inside. I know what it is to break promises to yourself so much that you no longer believe who you are and believe in who you are. You just don't trust yourself anymore. I've been that guy. So trust me, I know what it is. And I'm here to tell you, if nothing else, if you don't get another thing from this video, please hear my heart right now. I encourage you. It's not too late. Okay? You're not behind. You can come back from the worst of it. And it's okay to take your time. It doesn't have to happen overnight. It doesn't have to be fast. You can come back from the worst of it. You can fall and still be worthy of starting over again, you guys. Okay? So again, that's all I wanted to say. I'm walking in circles now. I got to head to the front. But please hear my heart. You know what I mean? This is all me holding myself accountable, but in also hopes of inspiring someone else who has started over so many times that they've lost count. Okay? That's all I got for you guys, man. Again, I appreciate you rocking with me. If you got anything from this, please drop it down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with somebody who you think might need this, genuinely need this. And just keep coming back, man, because we're going to keep doing this. This don't stop. It does not stop here. This is only the beginning, quite literally the beginning. And so, yeah, man, till next week, Sunday, I'll see y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace.